Alright, I just recently beat the Silent Hill 2 remake. Silent Hill 2 remake. And then got the watery grave ending. But I think I saw other endings as well, so I can just talk about the pros and cons about this game and give me my review. I think the pros on this one are puzzles. Puzzles are good, are good and intuitive. Intuitive. Like you can just look at it and then you can just figure it out yourself. You don't have to overthink it or anything like that. You know, so that's actually a good thing because most of these horror games I kind of was hesitant to play those because the puzzles are super obnoxious and hard to understand. But this one is pretty understandable. You know, so that's actually a good thing. Good music, good story, good graphics. Not good story. Good graphics. It runs quite well. Uh, good story, good graphics, and then what else is there? No jump scares. If you are tired of jump scares, this game rarely jump scares you. You know, I don't know if it's a pro or the con, but if you don't like the jump scares, I think you should give this game a shot. And good amount of content. There is a lot of puzzles and a lot of floors you can explore, and then there is a lot of content. You know, so that's actually a good thing. And then the game is pretty long. The horror vibe is pretty good. Like they don't jump scare you, but the location and how you can see the game, like it just was pretty quite scary and then eerie. You know, which was kind of cool. It's very hard to pull that in a game, but they're able to manage to do that. I think that's pretty much it, right? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I can then go to the cons now. And first cons, zero mob variety. You don't find in my many things variety. Yeah, you fight the same thing from the start till the end. I can just tell you, there is only three mobs you fight almost most of the time. The one with the leather body, and one that just crawls and then spits acid on you, and then another one is the nurse. That's it. That's all you fight. The normal mob variety in this game, abysmal. Combat is clunky. Clunky. Like the dodge and the way you have to pull up your gun and then shoot and then you have to dodge, it doesn't feel fluid. It's clunky, straight up. Story was not there. Story overall, not there. Even though it has a decent story, not well portrayed. Like they don't have a good way to communicate this. Communicate. Like it's just so hard to understand what is going on and what you are here for because it initially told you that your wife is dead. So why the hell is he even exploring the freaking city? You know, it doesn't make any sense. None of the story, none of them make even sense, like at all. And what else is there? Amazing map. I want to put that in the map in this game is the god tier. It's very well, what do you call it? Made, and it's very understandable. It looks complex in the first, but once you figure out what is what, it's super easy and super intuitive. Amazing map. I think by far the best map in the Ice in a freaking horror game, you know. But yeah, gameplay is good. Like the way the game puzzles and the map and the exploration is good. Combat is clunky. Story is not there. You just run around doing puzzle rooms. That's it. You know, that's my problem with this game. It's so long. The game is quite long. quite long, with the stadium fighting the same mobs and then doing the puzzles. It's like you go into a room, fight the same mob 3 times, and then you go into another room, find a lock, and then there is 3 keys you have to find this time, and then you run around fighting the same thing, and then you go back and then open the room, and then it opens another room, and then you go inside there, fight the three same mobs again, and then if there is another lock, you have to find the key. You see how it plays? The loop is kind of lame, straight up. Like it gets boring because I played like 8 hours throughout the what do you call it? It has so much content, but it's so samey. Like it's just a puzzle simulator, pretty much, you know. And then you go around and then doing the lock and key. It's pretty much that's it. It just gets repetitive so fast. You know, that's also a repetitive. That's also a problem. We have no idea. Like, I've been in the game. I have no fucking clue what or who the Premier Head is. He just shows up randomly like 2 or 3 times and then that's it. Is it like a projection of the main character or is he like a supernatural alien or something? Nothing. He literally shows up. I can employ like 20 bullets on him. He doesn't even budge and then he just goes away. You know, the main villain in this game doesn't even have a background, and then he just. It feels like the Premier Head is just what do you call it? It's like the big actors just show up for like a small amount of time in the movies, like you know, it feels like that. It doesn't feel like the story is around the Premier Head at all. You know, main villain is a guest, gives a guest entry. You know, like you don't learn about him. Is he like a myth or is he what I don't know. Like I really don't know what he is. Like he just shows up like 2 or 3 times and then he just leaves. That's it. Yeah, that's all I know about him. What's his motive? Who is him? No idea. Not many characters are likable or good. Characters are lame and boring. Maria was kind of interesting, but I don't even know if she is real or not. You know? What else is there? Combat is clunky, story is not well communicated, game is quite long and gets repetitive. True. Early game sucks. It doesn't give you much heals. And then you are kind of stuck with your bat. And then you have to pretty much the wooden plank. And then you have to pretty much learn to dodge learn to dodge the clunky dodge mechanic they have. You know, mobs only have like 3 attacks, so it's not that hard to freaking dodge them at all either. Like it has good puzzles, good exploration. Everything else falls flat in this game. Like I can compare it to Alan Wake too. Alan Wake has a good story. Like the story was well understandable, and and that's also a problem. Like each area doesn't even have a coherent story or a lore to the place at all. It's there, but it's super vague. It feels like I'm playing a Dark Souls game. You know, the story is vague as hell. Like especially the labyrinth level. Like I don't even know what I'm doing there. Like why am I even there? Like it just makes no sense. Like some of the stages doesn't even make sense. You know? So that's pretty much it, I think. Some of the stories not that the ending sucks. Ending is not like it's story anything that connects to the story, not that good in this game. Like it just you don't have a proper goal to begin with. You basically run around aimlessly, pretty much, and then at the end you don't even you just I don't know like I don't even know what is going on. Like it's just super vague. The game falls completely flat on the story department. Funky combat. So I would say you can still play this. Like if you are a player that only plays like 3 or 4 hours, maybe or 2 hours, so you can just jump in and do some puzzles and then move on. This game is good. But if you are a longer player like me, like you play 8 hours or Benji play this game, it gets so tedious. You know, I, it is fun to shoot them, yes, but you shoot the same thing. Like it's not that then it gets old really fast. Well, that's pretty much it, I think. Let's go for score. How much I can give? I give freaking Alan Wake 7 out of 10. I think 7 or 6. I don't remember. I can give this only 7.5. I guess. Yeah, yeah. I don't think it's worth the 8. It's 7.5 because this Alan Wake kind of is better in terms of story, but the puzzles in that one sucks. I don't think they even had a puzzle in that game. But in this game, the puzzles are amazing, like really good and really fun too. It's very understandable. It's very intuitive as well. But story falls off. Combat sucks. I think combat sucks on Alan Wake too. But the puzzles are very interesting. I don't feel like I'm bored, but I am confused and I am kind of annoyed that nothing is going anywhere. That's pretty much it. But yeah, 7.5 out of 10. And what's the one liner? That is the story, I think. That's my one liner, I guess. Where is the story and mobs? That's pretty much it. Mobs. Wait, wait, yes. Mobs. Uh oh. There we go. There are the mobs. There is no different mobs. You just fight the same thing forever. And the premier head has no backstory. He just shows up. That's it. I don't even know why he chooses her, like at all. You know? Alright. I think that's pretty much it for me. I'm getting super tired and I'm gonna take a break. And I will see you guys tomorrow. And I think I will rate someone. I'll rate someone and then I will hop it off. Alright? And thank you for dropping by. This game is pretty good. You can play it. Absolutely. But these are all my complaints and what do you call it? And it is true. None of them I said here are not true at all. Not true. Not in. I'm just tired, too tired. I don't know how to speak. Like all of them, you can experience in one way or another. You know. Alrighty. Alright, bye bye.